So now they are on holiday, in Scotland. So they went to Edinburgh. So I went there and everybody was talking, and I had to speak to the big sister, which they call the big mommy in London, who happened to be one of the probably she's watching this right now anyway, right? So then we started talking. So she was called to speak to me. So we started talking, and she was asking asking for everyone. Princess, Princess, what the princess? I said, well, she does watch, but she's a busy woman. So look at you, and you are here this afternoon. Princess, how are you?
Yes. I'm good, you?
Well, I'm trying. I'm
good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
There is this K1 thing, the airport, I am going to talk about this from the perspective of a trained cabin crew,
Bless you.
I was trained with Sosolito Airlines.
You go on.
Yeah. I am licensed and trained on two types. Yeah.
Right.
I did DC-9 and I did Boeing 737-200 series.
Right.
I'll be talking from the perspective of a professional right now. Yeah. You see, airport safety is governed by a comprehensive set of rules and regulations. It is designed to protect the passengers, the crew, the aircraft, and the airport facilities, from unlawful interference like people like K1. See, when they got there, there are some liquid that can get on board with you, and there are some, it must have this percentage.
Like some certain percentage.
There's some altitude. There's some altitude you get to in the sky that the liquid with you can ignite fire. So if you have this ratchet, tacky attitude, what K1 did on that tarmac, on the 5th, MC might not do it. Because some people have boundaries about things they do not know. And they abide by the rules and regulations because they do not know it and they are not claiming they know too much. If you come to think about it properly, was K1 not alive when Buhari was in office?
It was the official musician for Southwest.
Was he messing up this much?
No, not any that I can remember.
Now, people that were saying the pilot moved, the pilot did, the pilot that. Mayegu, the air we breathe when we are in the plane comes from the engine of that aircraft. There is no other air. Oxygen tank is from the engine of the aircraft. That's where you get it. It was on
window
that tarmac.
The whole window is sealed. Everywhere is sealed.
He was on that tarmac for 45 minutes.
Really?
Yes. He called the fan MD. Bukola said she was playing tennis when the idiot called. And when Bukola went behind to find out what happened, she couldn't even call him back. You cannot walk all over people because of when you see, Mayego, if you are a governor in Scotland today, and I have the kind of relationship I have with you right now, I will be at my best behavior because me,
God bless you.
If I am your friend, if I'm a true friend to you, I won't keep going around with my shoulder high and be messing up and turn myself to an object of ridicule. Because in a way, Mayego, people you might not want to, put me in my place like Princess Ekoshi Danijo, but you'll be embarrassed.
No doubt. So. They don't see it that way.
Now, the captain you saw that took off like that, I tell you 100%, if he had killed that man yesterday, he would have been gone for good. He would have been dead. The ground staff at the airport, how did he pass through?
That's what I am saying, ma. That's what I'm saying, because I understand that they always have this passage that you have to walk through after getting cleared, and that leads you straight to the aircraft, right?
The aircraft has already shut his door.
Hey, what's it plane? Like, what is he doing there? How did he get there? So what you want to plane tell it, right?
Yes, check plane because all ti da ọtí yẹn sí àwọn air hostess lára tẹ́lẹ̀. Sori bó ṣe assault àwọn air hostess yẹn, there is sori captain yẹn, I love her with a passion. But you cannot allow your emotions control you.
At that time. Like, you have to still be professional, right?
See, except if we are not being sincere here. When you do your ab initio, of 6 weeks with any airline, you go back to class every 6 months for revision.
Right.
You have to go back.
Just to keep you up to date. And you have to
keep doing this. Yeah, to keep you up to date, you have to have this medical done on you every now and then. You know, when you're doing your medicals, they ask you that, do you feel you're an alien? You know, they want to know if you
check your mental state.
Exactly.
Your state of mind, your everything. Because lives of people are going to be in your hand, man. Like, you're going to be holding the lives of hundreds of people.
The likes of Captain Belgam when we were working as an air hostess. If Captain Belgam should come on board in the morning, he's from Port Harcourt. If he should come on board in the morning, and he probably had issues with his wife the night before, and saw your face and saw his wife's face on your face, you're not going on that flight. If that captain should ask you to go down.
Yeah.
They are that powerful. The tower, the control tower could give the pilot, the captain, clearance to fly or clearance to taxi when she did, but she could use that discretion. Immediately the drinks were poured on the cabin crew, or immediately the assault happened. She could say she's not flying. She could shut down the engine and say she's not doing that flight again.
Right.
So our emotion took a better part of her. That is her fault. But if that man had died, do you know what we'll be hearing now? The recording from the control tower that gave her the clearance to take off. Because for her to be on that line, she had already gotten permission to taxi and take off.
Yeah.
Lawsuit. You see, that lawsuit will go on for some time. The captain will not be judged like that. She'll get her license back. The ground staff are federal government workers. The people in the tower, because I wonder why the ground staff were romancing the idiot.
They were just like pampering him. They are begging him.
You do not. Aviation industry is one industry that has, as an air hostess, I can take delivery of a baby. I can dispose bomb on board. I can tell if somebody is about to have an attack. That training is so broad that you will go to practically every field. As you are entering the plane, as I'm telling you, welcome on board. Yeah? There's something we call ABP. Able-bodied passenger. Somebody that can walk up to if there's an emergency, because emergencies happen during takeoff and landing.
Right.
So I'm looking at one of the passengers that is strong, and I know that will be bold. Okay, I have already chosen who will carry me along if I'm incapacitated, if there's an accident. I have chosen that person before I even close the door of that plane.
Wow.
So they are professionals. Aviation industry is not an industry you want to joke or mess with. Sure of a damn follow who grow to a journey. See, your environment shape you. Your environment will always shape you.
I believe.
That's what our people who are used to now. Ta ló fẹ́ látíká tẹ́lẹ̀? Gbogbo àwọn látíká àwọn alágbè. Ta ló fẹ́ wọn tẹ́lẹ̀? Tó bá mú wọn wálé àwọn parents ẹ̀ máa sọ fún yín pé kó lọ́mọkọ̀ mi wà ní now. Ta ló fẹ́ látíká tẹ́lẹ̀? So environment ẹ̀ ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó fi pọ̀ lè fa àwọn fara ti plane ó fẹ́ fara rọ kú ni. Tí wíǹgì ẹ bá gba lórí ẹ máa gbọ́. Ọmọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀jẹ̀ kúrò lórí ẹ̀ is gone.
Gone. Ìṣẹ́jú
kan. Kò lè survive
bẹ́ẹ̀. 1 sec ni gbà. Ẹ̀kan ni pa àkànlé kan máa gbọ́ is gone.
Àjẹ́lẹ́ni ẹ̀ kí ó kíkì start ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe vote on the world defender lábẹ́ plane. Ó wà okay. But surely section 549A, no 459A of the Nigerian Criminal Code, yeah? Ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún méjìlá ẹ̀kọ́ fi ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn sí.
Yep.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún méjìlá ẹ̀kọ́ you cannot interrupt any flight. You cannot, ayé bàbí ṣe ẹni.
You get?
How will you do that?
Princess.
Well,
thank you. No, you've done well. Yeah. Again, and I bet you, right? Apart from those who are aware of all you said, I am hearing most of them for the first time. And thank you for sharing. Princess, can a nice afternoon. Let's take this. Here, hello.
Yeah, Mayogo General, I greet you.
Good
all the way from Austria.
Good morning to you. How you doing, sir?
I greet you. I'm good, Mayogo. I'm good. Brilliant. I'm good. Mayogo, just a quick one.
Yes, sir. Go on.
Just a quick one. I watched your program today, and it's very interesting, I must confess,
Thank you.
But what happened to Sowore is injustice to all.
It is.
It has nothing to do with whether you belong to the Ronokus or the Obedience. It's just an injustice to all. I'm not here to discuss about the issues. I love solutions. So my question to you and the people who are on the platform all over the world, not only Nigeria, is what do we do? What can we do? What are we supposed to do? I like such discussions, My take on that question, what are we to do? Right. What can we do? Will be, for example, when are Nigerians ready to take arms against their government? Listen to me. Not demonstration. Demonstration we have been doing. I always use the statement, demonstration we did against Babangida must go. I told you about the stories about the...
You know what people said, that there is nothing called peaceful protest. What do you mean peaceful protest? You are protesting because you are angry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but they say, it's a peaceful protest. They say, we want the police to know that this protest is a peaceful... I said, what were you talking about? Which one is peaceful? Me too, I've come here. I said, people are protesting peacefully because it says peaceful protest. But our protest is to protest against something you are completely, disgusted about. Something you want changed. And you have to show your anger, but continue, sir. I just wanted to buttress that part of peaceful protest.
This is a jungle justice. Like what somebody said on the platform.
Yep.
It has completely deteriorated. Moyele Sowore said it in the prison.
He did.
It is a complete failure. Now listen, the failure is a complete one. The questions for we, in all platforms, in all social medias, in all obedient movement, is what is the next thing to do?
I think I have an answer.
Question,
just so that you don't leave empty-handed. Okay. When you say what should we do?
Okay.
It seems like we are pretty much like we'll be jumping gun if we ask that question as first. Okay. Well, I'll tell you something I have observed. Okay. You see what is going on in Nigeria right now? It is like a building revolution that mostly seems to be the revolution of the mind, where you have more people. If you note the number of people who are mostly now interested in what is going on in that contraption compared to what you had like 2, 3, 4 years ago, right? Then you realize that when we will get to the point of what should we do, like the part you said, there's nothing like pick up arms and defend yourselves for those. That part is building up. That is the implosion. So something will eventually, maybe this harassment assault on Omoyele Sowore is not enough spark, but there are people already getting closer to that stage, the one you mentioned just now, enough that some are even believing that maybe their charade election will be the trigger. So what would people do when that particular time comes? Should they carry placard or carry their own bazooka? Well, maybe that should be message we should be adding now. Go on.
Mayogo, they are showing you. They are showing me.
Yes.
They are showing Nigerians. I'm not talking about the ones abroad. I'm talking mostly about the Nigerians there. What they are showing to us now is what they are going to do 2027, even worse. Now, if we listen, Mayogo, this is the fact.
Yes,
I'm a psychiatrist for your information. I'm specialized in human character behavior. In Switzerland, I'm known there. Now, listen to me. The something is this. When the human is being pushed to the wall, it happens in Europe. It happens everywhere. When the human is being pushed to the wall, there is that part of your psyche that comes to that dark tunnel. You know what's called dark tunnel? The dark tunnel where you don't see light. There is no light. And when a human, every human has an animalistic. It's called animals. I don't know. I think animalistic is right in English.
It's animalistic. Yeah, go on.
Animalistic.
That animalistic traits inside us.
That trait in him. But we were brought up to behave. Every kid here.
Sorry to cut you short, right? It is called education and exposure that makes us to kind of like use the other part of our own brain to control the other part of our trait that we can contain. But we do lose it.
You're sweet.
We do lose it.
You're sweet.
Just
in
like,
English,
oh my God, I've never seen him acted like that before. I say, well, you pushed him.
Perfect explanation. But the question is this. When you push the people to that level, which I think Nigerians has been there for a long time.
Very long time.
I'm telling you the truth. Nigerians have been there for a long time. The question is, are these people ready? Because that's your revolution you always talk about. I think you and me, we are coming to a very closer range in that area. They are going to do this 2027 worst. Mayogo is a playbook for that.
Absolutely.
If you can be able to arrest a presidential candidate, Mayogo, you arrest a presidential.
No matter how you want to even see it, it is so wrong. Do you get that now? But since most of what they do is to wrong us, I'm going to come back to that.
What has Sowore done? Sowore
has not
done
right?
anything extreme.
Yeah, one second though. That's your bigger question. That now takes us to that one. Now, if you are aware that they are going to rob you, they will do this and all of that, and they believe that nothing will happen. Now, the question is, when that moment comes, are you going to be preaching? Or you are going to actually be rolling your sleeves and face them once and for all? What are we going to do?
That is what it's looking like now.
That
is what it's looking like now. And must you wait? Because we always have a backup. In everything you do in this life, you always have a backup. When this is coming, what am I going to do? You have to plan for it. You have to prepare for it. You will not know all the lanes. You will not know where they're coming with their bullets. But there is one basic thing you need to have. I don't know how to say it in English. There's one basic thing you need to have, is this your wall of defense? Where is my grandson? And where is my border? Because Nigerians have,
where is your line? Where do you want to draw the line?
Where is my line?
Once this one is
crossed,
where's
my line?
That's it.
Where's my line? And a normal human here, where I partly grew up from, they have it. You cannot treat Europeans like this. Who send you, come, they burn you. You can't do that. You can't. In this part of Europe, I don't know about England. I don't mix England as Europe.
No, it won't happen.
In
You're
this
right.
part of Europe,
in this part of Europe, yeah, not like
my
this
friend,
one.
you don't do this here.
No,
you don't do this here. And Nigerians are not animals, for God's sake. For God's sake, we are not. The Nigerians are not animals. It's painful. It's painful.
Anyway.
The citizens should try to come up with a solution.
The solution is simple. Unfortunately, people are not united on that, in that front. Unfortunately,